everyone, I am Erika of Beadingschool.com and you are watching No One Has to Bead Alone, my weekly free workshop where beaders from all around the world come together and work on the same design. So today you can watch the video from the Beading School Facebook page or from the Beading School Club. And please let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me. I would like to make sure that the technical part is all right before we would start working on this new design. Hi, Honey! And hi, Faye, and Maria, and Eleanor. And then I see some Facebook friends and Katja. If I did not say your name, then it means that I don't see you only as Facebook user. In that case, that's because you are watching from the Beading School Club and my broadcasting program does not have permission to see your face and see your name. So if you would like to allow it to connect, then you can click on the link that is just in the description field over the video. So then I can greet you by name, like hi Sharon, and hi Brit Marie, and hi Ginny, and hi Sarah, and hi Marianne. And I don't see the other names, unfortunately. There are lots of names I don't see today. Cheryl is here, Daniel is here. Welcome, ladies. Liv is here also. So Tanya is here. I hope you feel okay today, Tanya. And Robina is here. Wonderful. Kata is here. Today, as you can see on the picture, we will bead together this motif called Desdemona. And I made Desdemona into a pair of earrings, where for now I have one earring finished, and then today I will complete the other half. And the motif, it can be used easily for a pendant. You can connect several of them into a necklace, a bracelet. It's up to you. You can personalize it not only with your colors, but also adding, for example, peyote bezeled rivolis or even other shapes of cabochon. I added a glass chaton, for example, on top of it. You can also add all kinds of hanging stuff, glass drops, pendants. Even you can add cup chain if you would like to. So there are many different possibilities. I see also Zan. I think maybe it's your first time with us. Welcome if this is your first time. And Ula and Gisela and Katie, I see your name now. Cora is here. Hello, Georgie. Hi. And Gunel is here. And Norita is here. So, ladies, if you didn't do it yet, if you haven't done it yet, then I have a printable PDF tutorial waiting for you. If you navigate to no-one-has-to-bead-alone.com, we set up a new easy to remember page where you can find the printable tutorial. It both works, the usual beadingschool.com/no-one-has-to-bead-alone/ and also just no-one-has-to-bead-alone.com both work. And then you will be able to find two different versions of the tutorial, a version that you can download for free, and that's my helping hand if you got into problems, for example, during the crisis. And also you can choose to buy the tutorial for €5, and in that way you are supporting the community of No One Has to Bead Alone to come together week by week. So yeah, but most importantly, thank you so much for joining me today, and let's look into it, what we are going to bead today. I see also Anna. and Natalie, and Shirley, and oh, Ula is participating in the Battle of the Beadsmiths, and now she's taking a break from working on her battle piece, and she will make Desdemona. That's a really nice strategy when working for a competition, I think, Ula. Take a break with a fresh mind. A fresh mind makes miracles sometimes. Anna's first time. Welcome, Anna. I'm so happy that you joined us. We have La Georgie from Australia. Tanya is here also, Tanya Bell, and Julie is here, and some more Facebook user friends. So, while you are, Teresa, hi, while you are downloading the PDF tutorial, let's look at it. That what do you need for today's pattern? So, for today, if we start in the middle of the motif, then you will need some GEMDUO beads, some SUPERDUO beads, 4mm BICONE beads, the ones that I am using for this one, and I forgot to put them here, are 4mm white opal 2x AB Preciosa BICONE beads. They go so well with many colors, I find. Then from the seed beads, you need size 11 DELICA beads. I use MIYUKI DELICA, and I used 3 colors here, but it's up to you how many colors would you like to combine. And then you need also size 15 round seed beads. I use MIYUKI, the brand MIYUKI, just as with the cylinder shaped beads. And then it's up to you if you would like to add anything to it. I added an 8mm chaton, and many of you asked me if I forgot when I posted the picture, if I forgot to add the 4th picot. I did not. I have the proof here. All 4 picots are there, but when I was taking the picture, I did not notice that one of the picots went behind the BICONE bead. So then it looks like if I forgot to do that, but it's there. It's there. Let me grab my BICONE beads, and then we can start beading. Just a second. Okay, this will be a funny one because I don't know over do I have the white opal 2x AB, and I don't want to spend time searching for them. So I will use chrysolite opal AB, but I have only 2 pieces left, in combination with rose opal 2x AB. All of them Preciosa, so I will have 2 and 2 of the same color. But I think it will be okay. Like, yeah, of course there will be a little difference, but in this shades the 2x AB are very similar, so I'm going to be okay with it. And we have lots of first-time beaders with us today. May I ask, how did you find us? I am really happy that you decided to join. Chantal, hi. So, and let me know, ladies, do you have your beads ready? Can we start beading? Faye is asking for the color of my chaton. This time, actually, usually I'm using only Preciosa chatons, but now I have a gloss chaton in the color Pacific Opal. You can find it at beadingschool.com, just like everything else that I am using. So let me know, ladies, if you could download the tutorial to make it easier for you to follow the lesson. If you are ready. Joyce is not ready. Hi, Joyce. Good to see you. And hi, Betty Lou. I am just seeing your name. And hi, Donna. Donna also joins us for the first time today. So, Jessica. Oh, Jessica found us through Gina's channel, through Orchid and Opal. That's wonderful. We love Gina's videos. And Jessica is also in Sweden. We have many, many beading friends here from Sweden. Hands up, Swedish beaders, please. Okay, Shirley is ready to go. Natalie is ready to go. La Georgie found us through Facebook. Ula is ready. Then let's get moving. So I will put the illustrations on my screen, but if you are going slower or faster than me, then just look at your printable file that you can find at noonehasttobeadalone.com. And I am also putting my second camera on screen where you can see what I am doing. So let's get started. In step 1, hi Linda. So in step 1, we will pick up 4 pieces of SUPERDUO beads and 4 pieces of GEMDUO beads interchangeably. And then we are joining them into a circle by beading one more time through all the beads, through the same hole. When I am working with 2-hole beads, I love them by the way, and GEMDUOs and SUPERDUOs are probably my favorites. Then I always take a quick look at the second hole of the bead. So then I am not surprised later if it accidentally happens that the second hole is clogged. It happens, it does happen sometime. Yay, and Linda says, hi Erika, I'm just saying hi. I didn't prepare any beads today, but I did get 2 orders from you with the summer inspiration box. So happy. Linda, have lots of fun. I'm happy that you are happy. So I have my 8 beads, 4 GEMDUOs, and 4 SUPERDUOs. And now I will bead through the first hole of the same beads one more time, and then I pull my thread. Then you can see that all the beads get arranged into a kind of a circle or square. And then I bead until I cross a SUPERDUO bead, and then I bead also through the second hole of this SUPERDUO, the same SUPERDUO that I am exiting. So now my thread is hanging in the opposite direction. This is how it looks like at the moment. And Vez, welcome. She says, hi all, I'm late to the party. This is my first time here. Looking forward to joining many more classes. I'm in the UK and have struggled to find the silver rectangular type beads you are using. Can I substitute? Thanks. Vez, I forgot to mention MIYUKI half TILAs. Yay. So, the rectangular ones, MIYUKI half TILAs, and you can substitute them, for example, for 2/4 TILA beads. That for sure will work out in this design. If you are going for a completely different shape, then you will need to make some adjustments, and there you need to experiment a bit. That how does it exactly work out, because I don't know exactly like how will it modify your design if you change the bead shape. So, and in step 2, with one hand, I am keeping my motif flat, and with my other hand, I am exiting where I have the needle. I am exiting the second hole of the SUPERDUO, and then I pick up a MIYUKI DELICA bead. I pick up a 𝐂𝐿𝐴 TILA bead, and then I pick up 5 pieces of MIYUKI DELICA beads. By the way, Wes, we have everything in many, many, many colors available at beadingschool.com, and we do ship to the UK. And this is actually a shape that I use very often in the designs for Friday. So it is worth it to maybe grab a color or two if you would like to join us week by week. You can find at no1has2beadalone.com, you actually find a list of the beads that we are using during these Friday sessions, so you can prepare for them in advance. I don't go into any funny bead shapes besides those that are listed to make sure that everyone can join right away without any extra preparations. So, after picking up the group of DELICA, 𝐻𝐿𝐴 TILA, 5 DELICA beads, I have beaded through the next GEMDUO bead, the open hole of it, the second hole of it, in the opposite direction. So when I pull my thread, then the DELICA beads, they actually enter the GEMDUO bead from the opposite direction. And to make this pointy V shape, I will bead through 2 DELICA beads that are exactly right after the 𝐻𝐿𝐴 TILA bead. Then I skip the DELICA bead that is in the middle of the group, and I bead through the 4th and the 5th, so the last 2 DELICA beads. With the point of my needle, I arrange the middle bead so it's like outside, and this V shape, this pointy V shape is formed. And then I pick up another MIYUKI 𝐻𝐿𝐴 TILA and 1 more DELICA bead. And this covers the distance exactly to the next SUPERDUO. So I bead through the open hole of the SUPERDUO in my original direction, and I beaded this first V shape over the GEMDUO bead. Ladies, please let me know if this was easy to understand or if you would like some more explanation. And Farah, hi Farah. And yeah, Farah, I would like to ask everyone to as this video is sponsored by beadingschool.com, then please recommend to each other beadingschool.com and not other bead shops. Thank you for respecting that. Okay, faces, it's clear. Eleanor is doing well. Ula. Okay, Jessica. Jessica needs explanation. I will just do that. So we will actually do 3 more times the exact same step, because we add this V shape, this pointy V shape from the MIYUKI DELICAs and the 𝐻𝐿𝐴 TILA beads all around the GEMDUO, so that makes it 4 times. So I am exiting the outside hole of a SUPERDUO bead. I picked up a MIYUKI DELICA bead. I picked up a 𝐻𝐿𝐴 TILA bead, and then I pick up 5 pieces of MIYUKI DELICA beads. And when I have this group, then I bead through the open hole, the outside hole of the GEMDUO bead in the opposite direction. So towards the SUPERDUO that I was exiting before picking up the new beads. I pull my thread, and the new beads are arranged like this around the GEMDUO. So there is already this shape, but I need to make it pointy. So what I am doing is that I bead through two MIYUKI DELICA beads that are right away after the half TILA. I skip the MIYUKI DELICA that is in the middle of the group of 5, and I bead through the last two MIYUKI DELICA beads that I picked up in this group of 5. Now I pick up a half TILA bead. I try to do it so the bumpy side faces the top of the motif. The half TILA beads have a flat and a bumpy side. So after the 5 delicas, I put on my needle a MIYUKI delica, and then a half TILA, and then a MIYUKI delica. And now I bead through the open hole of the next SUPERDUO bead. So this is how it looks like at the moment. How are you doing, Jessica? Did it help you, this second explanation? I am happy to show it to you in slow motion 2 more times, because I have 2 more GEMDUO beads if you would like to. So Nancy, hi, and Claire also joined us. Welcome, ladies. Okay, Jessica is doing fine. I'm very happy to hear that. By the way, our first-time beaders, I also have a YouTube channel where you can watch all the previous classes that we had during this Friday evenings, afternoons, mornings, depending on the part of the world where you live in. And I will put the link of the YouTube channel into the comment field. And please follow it and subscribe, and then you can see all the previous classes that we have had. There were many of them as we started beading together already last year in March, and there were not many weeks that we skipped. So for sure, how many, ladies, we need to count, we need to look back that how many designs we made together, because we worked together on, I think, maybe even 70 designs by now, week by week. We had many, many, many BD adventures already together, and many to come. And as Tanya mentions, there is actually one more weekly BD broadcast that I am doing, and that is also super fun. It's like a BD talk show. Sometimes I have guests, sometimes we just talk about stuff with beaders. So it's always on Tuesday at the same time as today. And actually, I would like to, ladies, invite you, if you haven't seen it yet, I am putting in the link also to that one. So next Tuesday, we had a little summer holiday in August. And the reason for that was, well, regular beaders know that when I take a rest from videos, it's because I am working on something new. So we were indeed, the whole Beading School team, we were indeed working on something which I think you will really, really like. And I think that until today, it is probably the most valuable and interesting and inspiring thing that we put together for you. So this key, this magical key, it will open something next Tuesday for you. So please make sure to tune in for coffee time with Erika on Tuesday, so you can learn more about it, that what is happening at Beading School. Yeah, Tanya says, it's always great to be part of this adventure. Tanya is one of our regular beaders, together with her sister Katie, and they join week by week. We meet week by week, always on Tuesdays and on Fridays. And even if we haven't met in real life yet, we nearly met for a workshop in Amsterdam, but with many of the beaders here, also with Tanya and Katie, it feels like if I if I have known you like in real life for a long time, even if we haven't met yet. So I am really looking forward to the time when we can finally make it happen. And Katie says, a new warehouse, a bead shop in Amsterdam. No, actually no warehouse and no bead shop in Amsterdam. Katie says, one day we will meet for sure, and then we eat a Tony Chocolonely. Oh yeah, we will eat together the salty caramel Tony Chocolonely, right? When we were about to meet with Tanya and Katie and also Kata and many other beaders from here in Amsterdam last year. And then instead of a real life workshop, I sent the packages, the kits, and then we worked together through Zoom. And then everyone also got the same chocolate that we could enjoy together, even if we worked together through Zoom. So then it felt a bit like if we were beading together. And Robina is asking, have you thought about making a curated TILA box and a GEMDUO box? I have a hard time choosing those. I realized most of my TILAs are transparent. Actually, I was thinking about that, but this is different. What's coming on Tuesday? It's a lot better than just beads. It's a lot more. So, we got through step 2. Are you ladies doing well? How is it going with the motif? Katja is curious about Tuesday. Oh, Sarah! It would be wonderful to meet. To meet again, actually. So, in step 3, we are going to add 4mm BICONE beads. Well, for me, 2 different colors because I can't find my original, but like, look at them. These are the rose opal 2 times AB and the chrysolite opal 2 times AB. I will mix them up and it will be okay. In the other one, I have the white opal 2 times AB. I think it will work out nice. And then we will also add some more DELICA beads, and we will add some round 15 seed beads. And Natalie says, I am way out of my color comfort zone today. Fuchsia, chartreuse, vitriol GEMDUOs, and silver SUPERDUOs. That sounds really nice, actually, Natalie. I think the fuchsia, and the chartreuse. They look really good together. It's such a happy color combination. Hi, Ginny. By the way, just today, talking about Tony Chocolates, which is a Dutch brand of chocolates, I picked up about 20 pieces of Tony Chocolates today, as tomorrow I am traveling to Slovakia to visit my family and to visit the Beading School warehouse. So everyone will get a Tony Chocolate. I'm very curious which one will they like the most. So in step 3, we start step 3 with beading up to a middle bead in a V shape. So I am beading, I'm starting out from a SUPERDUO, and then I bead it through DELICA, 𝐓𝐻𝐿, and 3 more DELICA beads. So I will start adding new beads when I am exiting the DELICA in the middle. And now I pick up around 15 seed bead, and I pick up 2 DELICA beads. I bead through the open hole of the 𝐓𝐻𝐿, and then I pick up a Preciosa BICONE bead in 4mm size, and I bead through the open hole of the next 𝐓𝐻𝐿 bead. Now I pick up seed beads, the same ones as before, but in the opposite direction, opposite order. So I pick up 2 MIYUKI DELICA size 11s, and I pick up around 15 seed bead, and then I bead through the middle DELICA bead from the next group of 5. So this is how it looks like. Please let me know that if this was clear, or and if I should explain it one more time, or if we can move forward. Brit Marie thinks that on Tuesday it will be a travel kit with tickets to Amsterdam, a hotel, and full workshop access to all classes. Let's see. And Teresa, very good question. Teresa is asking, so will you be doing coffee time from the warehouse on Tuesday? Will you be staying that long? It will be nice to see the Beading School crew. So, on Tuesday, indeed, I am going to greet you during coffee time with Erika from the Beading School warehouse. Then, on Wednesday, I'm afraid, ladies, that if you place an order on Tuesday afternoon or Wednesday morning, then it will be processed, while sometimes we process orders in like 1 hour. But if you will order next week on Tuesday evening, it will be processed only on Thursday, because on Wednesday we are going to have a really fun day together with everyone who is helping out somehow at Beading School. So everyone will come together, the office, the warehouse, Adam and me, and we will spend the day like actually beading also. So the ladies who pack your orders and who know the bead shapes and the colors perfectly by now, but they haven't tried beading yet, they will also try beading finally. So Wednesday we are having a day off together with everyone from the Beading School team. And then on Thursday, I will have a surprise. Okay, not a big surprise because I am telling about it now, but an out of order live video, because, like, I live in Amsterdam, and the warehouse is in Slovakia. So when there are the big packages coming from the factories, then I can't open them anymore. And I miss that part of being a bead lady very much. So the team promised me that every package that they got this week or what they get next week from different factories, then I can open them on Thursday. So finally it will feel also for me like, yay, a big beady Christmas day, even if in September. So I would like to open those packages together with you. So that's coming on Thursday. And next week, Friday, there won't be a No One Has to Bead Alone. I'm sorry about that because, yeah, I will be traveling. So I can't do that next week, but we will be meeting in 2 weeks. And Ginny says, it's so hard to watch and not bead. I'm working on something from the Matubo nib bead beads I received. It's going to be so cute. I'm curious, Ginny. I like the colors that went into the box. Shirley is asking, and will Adam also be beading? For beaders who just joined us today, so Adam is my love, my partner for many, many, many years, and he's also the IT guy taking care of Beading School. And indeed, he is coming to our team day, and I don't know if he realized it yet. We were talking during our meetings in front of him about beading next Wednesday, but I am not sure that he realized that it's like a team thing, what we are going to do together. But I would love it if he tried beading again. So Teresa is asking, wait, you're going on a working holiday? Actually, yes, like for me it's hard to divide, like, am I working or beading? It's like I it doesn't feel like work. It feels like work when I'm sitting with Excel sheets and I'm making calculations and doing administrations. But when I am opening packages and when I am beading, that doesn't feel like work. So, yeah. Ginny is asking, how far is it to the warehouse from your home? So where I am now in the Netherlands, in Amsterdam, that's about 1,400 kilometers. That's 1,000 miles, 1,400 kilometers from the warehouse. The warehouse is in Slovakia. Hi, Eleanor. Oh, Claire, I'm sorry that you couldn't go to the Czech Republic to visit your daughter. I hope that it will come true soon. Indeed, we are like anxious about this trip. We try to arrange all the papers. Sometimes you need to, like in Slovakia, for example, you need to register in advance. I really hope that everything will be all right. And as Kata says, Rivoli bezeling is Adam's expertise. A year and a half ago, I persuaded him to try bezeling with me. And then actually we had a little interview where you guys could ask him questions that how did it feel to be a first time beader, and I think it was super fun. Okay, Sarah likes the idea of an unboxing video on Thursday instead of an No One Has to Bead Alone video. And Elena says that it should be a new holiday, unboxing day. I agree. And hi, Susie. I am also meeting Susie next week on Wednesday. I am so looking forward, Susie. Susie is my best beady friend since like more than 10 years, maybe, oh my God, nearly 15 that we know each other. And she's also part of the Beading School team. And she's writing tutorials for us and putting together articles for the blog. So if you go to the blog, then the club designs articles, Susie is the one responsible for them. Also, so if you want to be a cover girl in the club designs articles, then you know where to send the chocolate. And hi, Vania, and hi, Lisa. And in step 4, we are kind of retracing the thread path of the previous step. We are beading all around the motif. But when we bead through a half tila, that is before a BICONE bead, then I will skip the BICONE and I will add 5 pieces of MIYUKI DELICA beads. And I am using now 2 other colors. So the first 2 and the last 2 colors are the same. And the one in the middle is a pretty green one, like chartreuse. And I skip now the BICONE bead. And then I bead through the half tila. I don't know if you can hear it, but I have a new chair and it's like making noises as I move on it. I will have to change. I hope you can't hear it and it's not disturbing you. With every one of my moves, the new chair is like, ee. So I bead it through the half tila and I also bead through the next 2 DELICA beads and around 15 seed bead. And here, when I am at this part where we had these 5 DELICA beads over the GEMDUO, then I will also skip a bead here. I will skip the DELICA bead that is in the middle of the group of 5 that I have added in step 2. And now I pick up a DELICA, around 15 seed bead in my second color, and another DELICA bead. And then I skip that DELICA, I bead through around 15, 2 MIYUKI DELICAs and a half tila, and then I can continue and I will again add 5 DELICA beads over the BICONE bead, and I will add DELICA around 15 DELICA here at this part. Ladies, let me know if this is clear, if you can follow it, or if I should explain it 1 more time, or 2 more times, or 3 more times. I'm happy to do that. And Susie indeed says, almost as long as my marriage. Ah! I was already married, so my marriage is longer, but yeah, not by much actually. Hi, Nicolene. With a big smile. I'm happy to read that, Nicolene. Shirley, thank you. But the final touches and the design, the finished design, it's yours, and I can't wait to look at your finished jewel. Vanya, it's actually a wooden chair, so I can't use the V40. I have it for my bike, but okay, Faye says that it's clear. By the way, ladies, I had a topic for you. I wanted to ask you a question. I always love it when we talk about something. Hi, Kathy. When we have a topic that, like, for example, when we were talking about like where would we take each other if we could visit each other finally. So to go back to this special key a little bit, I would like to ask, did you have any special keys in your life that when you got it, then it felt special to you? Do you remember any moments? For me, for example, if I want to remember specific keys, then, and by the way, for those of you who just joined us, hi Sharon and hi Katie, then this key will open something new at Beading School next Tuesday when I am back with Coffee Time with Erika. Stay tuned. So Katie says her first car key. For Ginny also, her first car key was special. And then, I don't see her name, but a Facebook friend says, my husband gave me a key to my heart necklace when we were dating. That's really nice. For me, one special key in my life, it was not mine actually. It was the key from the church of the village where I grew up. And it was because my grandpa was the one in the village who was responsible for ringing the bells. We had an old church, but he could just push the button. It was not the old style bells where you need to pull the rope, but the key, indeed, it was a very old one. It was about this big, and actually the shape was something similar to this one that I have just showed you. And well, I haven't seen that key for 20 years now, but I can totally recall it, how it was hanging in the kitchen of my grandpa and grandma, and that key reminds me of my grandpa, who was very important in my life. So that was my first special key that comes to my mind. And it's Joyce. And Ginny says the key would make a pretty juval. Indeed. Thanks, Nicolene. Eleanor says her special key was to her first apartment. That is indeed a very special feeling, I think. And Kathy says, when I received the key from the house I bought myself and now I still live in, I worked very hard for it and saved almost everything from my paychecks to buy a house of my own. And that's such an accomplishment, Kathy. And now you being happy there with your doggies and living close to Tanya and your parents. Just perfect. And Shirley says, I adore old keys, and we had a wardrobe in my house that had such a lovely old-fashioned key. I have kept it, even though the wardrobe is long gone. And Kata says, all 3 apartments I owned or own for different reasons. For me also, actually, somehow, maybe because no, I moved through different countries. I lived in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different countries during my life, the Netherlands being the 5th. But probably because now I feel here in Amsterdam that I am at home, that I found my true home, then the most emotional for me were these ones. We had a home in Hungary before that together with Adam. That was like our house, but somehow this tiny flat in Amsterdam, this was very emotional when I was very emotional when I got it, when we got it. And Sharon says, the key to my house, which I bought all on my own, my first house, and I am still living in it. Sharon, that's beautiful. Like, after a while, I think the feeling of like having a home might sometimes fade, the excitement, but like I so appreciate this place where we live, and it's so nice to bring back that feeling sometimes, I think. And it's so nice to see you ladies also being happy about those homes you have and those accomplishments of getting a home. Ula says keys are magical. For Katja also for her first flat. Brit Marie too. And for Sharon, my first car was a van. I took off across country and a wild trip that lasted a couple of years. Oh my God, Sharon, I think you need to tell us more about that trip. That sounds absolutely amazing. Where did you go? You're from the States, right? Do I remember it well? Wow. Cora says, after my I'm so sorry about your loss, Cora. I didn't know. She says, after my husband passed away and the camper in which we had been on so many adventures together was sold, I was very happy to discover that the key to the camper I had fallen on the ground, and the key to the camper had fallen on the ground and was left behind. I picked it up and it is a treasure to me. I can imagine, Cora. Memories are so important. And Gunnar says, I live in a very old house from the 1850s. I have 2 old keys from that time. Oh my God, Gunnar. Ladies, what do you think about if you still have your special keys, or if you have a special key now? What do you think about posting a picture of those special keys? I will start a thread so we keep them together. I will start a thread in the Beading School Club with the special key to the new adventure at Beading School. And then if you would like to share, then you can take a picture of your special key and write about it under that post, so we can, because there are so many wonderful stories and accomplishments that you mention here and beautiful memories, that I think it would be really nice to keep them in a written form. What do you think? And Connie is asking, I think it's about like my feeling, finding my true home here in Amsterdam. Connie also lives in the Netherlands, in a different city, but also in the Netherlands. Despite the weather, Connie, despite the weather, I complain about the weather sometimes, but it's okay. There is nothing else. Yeah, I love Amsterdam. And Vania says, my first apartment, which I bought at 25 years old. Oh my God, Vania. As a foreigner, that was a huge accomplishment. And when I sold the condo is when I met my husband. He sold my condo and we have been together for 33 years. And then, that's beautiful, Vania. And then Ula says, I found a big key all rusty in the earth around my house. It's probably an old barn that is long gone. Wow, there is history. And Claire says, either my first car, Argonon the Blue Mini, and the first house my husband and I bought together. Still here 33 years later. You are aligned with Vania. 33 years. And Sharon says, yes, from Ohio and rode to Cali, lived in the Trinity Alps in a mining claim. Oh my God, Sharon. Beautiful adventures, I imagine. And Katy says, I will take a pic after my daily visit to my parents and their dog Odin. And Claire has a third special key, the key to my late parents' house, which I now own. Yeah, so thank you so much, ladies, for sharing. That was indeed like very beautiful to read all those stories. And I love this when we are like sharing a bit from our lives. So thank you also if you will decide to share it in writing so everyone can, in the Beading School Club, so everyone can read about it, even if they could not watch today. So, and now I am adding the fourth decoration around the fourth BICONE bead. And then I continue through the half TILA and 2 BICONES and one more round 15. And then I add the last picot of DELICA, round 15, and DELICA bead. And now it's up to everyone that how will you finish your motif, if you will be adding anything, a peyote bezeled cabochon, a glass drop, maybe a tassel, maybe a filigree. It's completely up to you, and I am really curious to see that how will you finish your motif. Let's go, let's continue the time together in the Beading School Club, and please post your work in progress or finished jewels so we can inspire each other and we can get inspired by everyone's beautiful work. And I hope that soon we can look forward to a Club Designs article featuring some of our works written by Susie. And ladies, do you have any questions maybe about this design or about next week? So next week we are meeting on Tuesday. And I will tell you that where is this special key leading. We will meet on Thursday for an unboxing holiday video. Then we will skip Friday because I will be traveling. And then we meet for coffee time again. And afterward, in 2 weeks, we will bead together. I know that Tanya was looking forward to it very much, the flamboyant motif. So I will post already the material list for it, so you can start preparing. And we will bead this in 2 weeks. And thank you very much, ladies. I will indeed give a big hug to the whole team. Thank you, Kata. And thank you for watching today. And I am looking forward to seeing your creations and see you on Tuesday with the big news. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone. Bye-bye.